Welcome to Ham Falcon, my hammer-locked regular man, and this is a recipe for disaster. He is Ham Falcon, he is hammer-locked. I think it's time to start this one off with something which is way long overdue. Killing my dragon defender. So today we start our journey with Recipe for Disaster. I'm both excited and nervous for how this is going to turn out, but I've got a plan in mind of what we're going to do. I've already AFK'd for Cyclopses so I could get my Dragon Defenders, as well as gain my 60 defense so I can equip my Dragon Defenders, so we're all sorted for that going forward. Currently on the account we have 158 hours playtime, and that's just to act as a milestone to find out how long Recipe for Disaster will take us. On screen right now is where my stats are. This is just to act as reference as we go through to see what we need to grind as we go forward. But enough chat, it's time for Cook's Assistant. So my man here is meant to be making a birthday cake, but unfortunately doesn't have the ingredients, so I guess it's us, a very important person in these lands, to get the ingredients for him. I'm just gonna grab this egg right here, get myself some moo juice, and with the par flour done, that's Cook's Assistant done and out the way. Right, let's start Recipe for Disaster. So we've earned the trust of the head cook of Lumbridge after gaining those ingredients, so now he wants us to get ingredients for a special drink. This cocktail is an ancient recipe passed down for many generations, and we're gonna help the head chef make it. And here it is, the big moment. And now it begins. Just buying everything I need because I can. And now to mix it all together like a professional cocktail maker. And now to hand it all in. Quick and simple because I chose not to be an Iron Man. Also, nice. Instantly realising I should turn tile markers off because it's making it anticlimactic. So it's dinner party time. Got the two based goblin lads. Happy to see them as always. And of course, Evil Dave, finally out of his mother's basement. About fucking time. And of course, the MVP of the party, me. And finally, the big bad of this quest line, the Cannibal, or however you bloody say it. Okay, so Aris has paused time, allowing everyone to be unharmed, and now it's time for us to free everybody by making their favourite dishes. Okay then, so first things first, we need to get fishing contest done and out the way. So I need to convince this dwarf that he wants to be best friends with me, so I can gain access to his tunnels down there. And by going into those tunnels, I can learn how to make the Mountain Dwarf's favourite dish. And in order to become his friend, we need to rig a fishing contest. Win the fishing contest. He is just this innocent vampire doing his favourite pastime, and we're here to fuck with him by putting some garlic to make him move on so we can rig the competition and win. No wonder vampires hate humanity when we're out here rigging fishing competitions and they're just trying to enjoy some peaceful pastimes. And with fishing contests done, it's time to free us a Mountain Dwarf. So we need to find the secret recipe for some beer. And these barmaids will tell us it if we pay up some money, which I've definitely forgot to pack with me, fuck's sake. As I was saying, after paying the barmaids some money, they'll give us the secret recipe to make this beer. So we need to add a coin to each of these to create the secret beer. There we go, that's good, you know. So this dwarf here can make us a rock cake, which is what the Mountain Dwarf needs to be freed. However, he's going to be a bit difficult and he's not going to make it for us. So in traditional RuneScape fashion, we're going to get him as drunk as possible. And now he's my best mate, just like any other real life interaction. That's some fucking weird animation going on with him right now. Right, as I've got no ice gloves, I can telekinetic grab that. And then I can murder one of these ice fiends, and it should cool down this rock cake. And with that, we have freed the Mountain Dwarf. This one should be quick and easy, no requirements, no faffing around, just having to deal with goblins. Now it's time to see one of my favourite cutscenes in the game with this dude. He's gonna show us what this is all about. Honestly guys, don't worry about it. For RuneScape, the animation at this bit, fucking priceless. So for this, we need some oranges, which aren't orange, because Bentonose doesn't like the colour. So that fixes that. Next, we need some spicy maggots, so mix some fishing bait with spice. And lastly, we need some soggy bread, because one of them don't like the texture of bread. And with that, we've got the slop of compromise. And with the slop of compromise, we freed ourselves some goblins. And now it's time to subject my body to the slop of compromise in real life. So Jevons, why don't you talk to the camera and let people know who you are?
So, I'm Jevons. I'm a professional noisemaker. I have a band called Mountain Dwarf. And for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I've been roped into making some weird shit today. And we'll just see how that goes. Oof.
That gamer. Oh.
Now it's time for some of them spiced maggots. Who's ready for some slop of compromise?
Oh, okay. Do I have to have a nut?
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised. That's not bad, actually. Even with the nut. Right, fair, I'd eat that. That's alright.
Time to save Pirate Pete. For the record, I've done a Tears of Guthix, and I'm now at 29 range, so I may have to do that much pest control, which is quite fortunate. There again, we do need to get to a total of 40 range, but it is what it is. As soon as we hit 30, we can use experience lamps instead. It'll be pretty cool, pretty good. It's time for us to go under the sea. Right, so let's grab some kelp from these tall plants to start with, and now we gotta find a fella named Nung. So first things first, we need to pick up 5 rocks. And now it's time to murk some mud skippers. Now it's time for crab murder. And to finish it up, we just talked to the head chef who's going to teach us how to make the crab cakes. So I've got 3 because there's a chance to burn them, so this ups our chances of not having to run back. The first one is cooked, brilliant. I guess we've got an extra 2 then in that case. I'm curious upon how much they heal you because I've never used them as food for combat, so I'll save them for another day. But for now, that is Pirate Pete done and rescued. And that is the final of the easy ones. The next upcoming ones are going to require quite a few quests as well as skill requirements. So this is where the real grind begins with this quest. Okay, so this is the first one where we actually need to put some work in, both with our levels and the quests that we must complete. So if we start off with the ones which we can do, which is a witch's house, and then we just need to get the 30 range in order to do big chompy bird hunting. Not too much work, thankfully, but this is going to get longer as we get further into Recipe for Disaster. So let's enjoy this being minimal effort while we still can. It's time for a stealth mission, which I've already failed by winning ahead of her. Fucking hell, it says you're all the way outside. Shit. I don't think it's sent you this far, bloody hell. So I've just learned the hard way. You gotta get more cheese each time you fuck this up. And I can't believe I've done that, fucking hell. Okay, time to get some more cheese, I guess. Okay, we've made it through. Normally, you scum this by going in a safe spot and just magicking it to death from there. Instead, we're going to have to go old school and just smash its head in with a hammer. If that spider isn't weak towards crush attacks, then I swear there is something not natural about this. And that's job a good un. Okay, so we still got to be stealthy, because I never realised that if a witch spotted you again, you lose the ball. But again, I don't think I've ever been spotted by the witch before. That's the first... Oh, fuck! As I was saying, I don't think I've ever been spotted by the witch before, and now that's twice in one attempt. I'm too confident that's what's happening here, because I've done this quest so many times before that I'm getting cocky and I'm going sloppy. And that's Rich's house done and out the way. Right then, it's time for Biohazard. Eleanor's stoner-looking eyes. Don't mind me, just about to give some people the shits. Hello, sir, I heard you had the shits. Let me just take a closer examination. Trust me, I'm a medical professional. Ham Falcon isn't a stranger to crime, but this is going to be the first time he's been responsible for effectively sneaking a plague into another city. At day, he's stealing seeds from farmers. At night, smuggling deadly diseases into a city. Here's a question for you. How does this guard know that I'm trying to smuggle this virus in? I tell you, man, that guard is using his own quest helper. I swear by it. May I present to you the Hammer Priest? Now to commit some casual blasphemy by pretending I'm a priest so this guy will talk to me. Eleanor, I don't know how to tell you this, but it's just a prank, brah. Well, it's time to visit the king and tell him that in the year of our Lord 2024, being a YouTube prankster is no longer socially acceptable. And that's Biohazard's done. So the last thing to do is to finally get our range to 30 so we can do big chompy bird hunting as well as do some of our achievement diaries. So let's get to the bank, get our gear, and it's time for some pest control. Sky just made a comment on my Rune Warhammer Dragon Defender. Now we're just bonding over how much pain combat is. Okay, so it's taken us just over an hour, 10 minutes, give or take, to get our 100 points. If we exchange in 100 points, that gives us... I've just clicked it in prayer like a dickhead, didn't I? That's my muscle memory from fucking leagues. I've just gone straight onto prayer. What have I just fucking done? My God. I guess that gets us to prayer 45 and I'm back to grinding some more fucking... Oh no. I'm mind broke. I'm absolutely mind broken right now. But it's good to know that's like close to 6k experience, give or take. So we know what we're dealing with. Hour 10 minutes to get 100 points as well. So when we do need to go from 30 to 40, it's not going to take too long. It's going to add some extra time though, because I'm a fucking dumb bitch just put into prayer. I blame leagues. I absolutely blame leagues. A quick game of Guardians of the Rift and a Tears of Guthix should be able to fix the mess I just made of that. There we go, range level 31. And that's big chompy bird hunting done. Another quest, another reason we have those exceptions in place. And that's Demon Slayer done. Now we can finally help the Lumbridge guide. Right then, it's time to talk to our favourite crackpot wizard, Trailborn, and he's going to have a quiz for us. I am going to try and answer all questions in this quiz without using any guides, you know, just to test myself. Failing that, I'm just going to use a guide. But let's see how it goes first using my own knowledge. So we've got my man here in Egg flexing on me. Let's see what he's got for us. Name that person. Who the fuck is he? Well, I can tell it's definitely not these three. So I'm going to go with Dondakan. Okay, so it's not Dondakan. I do not remember that guy for the life of me. Who the fuck was he? Right, we're going again. It's showing me NPCs and I'm going to have to name them, aren't I? And I do not remember the names of any of these goddamn NPCs. My lord, why? Don't believe it's Lady Servile or Gertrude. Go with that? You know what? I'm really showing how much attention I pay when I'm talking to NPCs, aren't I? Right, show it one more time. Failing that, I'm just going to use a fucking guide. I know this geezer. I know who this is. It's none other but good old King Larthus. Oh, that's the guy who makes a fake beard, but I can't remember his fucking name. Is it Ali Morrisane? Ah, that's not Hetty the Witch. It's the one from the Witch's house. What's her name? That's the one, Nora J. Hag. Oh my god, it is fucking Hetty, isn't it? Right, I'm using a guide. Fuck this. Okay, we've got the ingredients now. That's terrible. You know what? I know I've got bad memory. That should just made me feel fucking terrible for it. We've got the ingredients. Let's bake this goddamn cake. Right, there's the cake of guidance. We've just got to hand it in and we are done. Brilliant. We've got a bit of cooking XP, a bit of magic XP. More importantly, we've expanded the access to the chest, which means we can buy our first hammer from this chest for frying pan. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm going to wield that so I can flex it on all my peers. I can't wield it. Hello. What stats do you need to wield it? You need to be further along in the Recipe for Disaster quest to use this equipment. Interesting. So I can buy it. I can't wield it. Very interesting. Well, we've got the frying pan now, which is the important part. So next up, it's helping out Evil Dave. Am I been starting this quest a bit too late, Gertrude's cat? Because ideally we want a grown-up cat for Evil Dave, but it's fine. We're going to do this now. Get our kitten. and then knock out some of the achievement diary, so that way it gives a chance for our cat to grow up, while we're also doing some of the other quests which we need to do. And just for clarification purposes, we can't use our exemption walls for achievement diaries either, so if it does mean we need to use range or magic for combat, it means we won't be able to complete that achievement diary. That's Gertrude's cat done. We'll keep that stew for later because we're going to need it for Evil Dave. The cake, I'm just going to lump straight onto the GE. And that cute little kitten here, we're going to start feeding that some foods and get it plumped up, ready to be an adult. Right, we're starting off with the Ardorn diary with everyone's favourite task, the fishing trawler. We've got to do the fishing trawler anyway as part of the diary. We also need the rusted sword. So this is how I'm going to go about it. And why can't Icos not take the cat onto the trawler? Well, that's a bit bullshit, isn't it? It's a bit discriminative towards my cat, but ayo. Right, so we're going to do our one to knock out for the task, as well as hopefully get a rusted sword in our first attempt. If not, I'll stick around a little bit, only because we could get some of the part of a fishing angler's kit as well. Don't want to do the full fishing angler's kit, because fuck that grind, I hate it. And it's not necessary for the account either. We'll stick around to get the rusted sword if we get any pieces. Well, it is what it is. Guys, first fishing trawler, and we got the fucking... What is this? My lord, look at it right there. Fishing trawler 1, and we got the raiders straight away. I'm not even complaining, not even mad. It's fucking amazing. We need a rusted sword though. That's not good. That's less fun. We'll see how it goes though. Right now we're going 1 for 1. I'm very happy with that. Hello and welcome to my camera motion only Iron Man, where I will only spend my whole entire time in RuneScape with camera motion turned on. So far, this is the best I'm doing with fishing trawler. We've done 5 runs, and now we've also got the boots. Still no rusted sword though, which is what we're mainly here for. I think I might take this to 10, and if we've got nothing after 10, I'm just going to go and deal with members of Ham and pickpocket them instead. I've also messed around with some of my audio settings for my microphone, so hopefully it's of a better quality right now. And if not, well, I guess I'll have to change it later, but I've looked back at some of the footage which I've been doing with the changed audio quality, and it is sounding better, I think, so yeah, it is what it is. I've just got an easy clue scroll, so I'm going to quickly go and complete that, and then come right back. Time to roll that dice. No shot. After 39 pickpocketing, I now got my sword. I've also forgot to bring my cat with me, which is the whole point of doing this, so it can finally mature. So let me grab my cat and carry on the RD diary. RD diary done, so firstly, a much needed upgrade for the cape slot, and secondly, an extra 2,500 range XP, which brings us up to 33 range. It also makes our pest control points more valuable, because the amount of XP you get from pest control scales to your range level and your other skill levels. So yeah, the more experience you get from these experience lamps, the more value we're going to get out of pest control. Corwin's diary done, and that's another range level. It also means I can now use Hosidius cooking range, which is going to be important for when we get to 70 cooking. I'm still learning what changes have been made after we've moved favour from correct, but I'm just looking up what I can, when I can, on the wiki, when I can be bothered. And that's easy the rock diary done. And we hit 35 range, baby! And that's Lumbridge cleared, and 36 range. And my kitten is still a kitten, rather annoyingly. And that's Kuramja done. And with a first XP lamp not giving us a level, but leaving us at 67 experience, which is a bit uncool if you ask me. This is the first time Ham Falcon is ever entering the desert, so I guess we need to get some important supplies. There we go, we're nice and desert ready. Right then, let's start off by helping out this clay boy. In fact, you have to do this for each individual piece of clay, so something you've already updated by now. This is definitely one of those quests where I've got not much to say, because it is literally just going from point A to B to C to D and just going through the motions. And with that, Golem is completed. So my man here is after me by name. Got an urgent job apparently. You believe I still got the magic sword Silverlight? Mate, do you not know me? I'm not interested in swords. It's all about hammers here. Okay, I'm off to join a demon fan club, and in order to do that, I'm wearing all black. I'm wearing a black demon mask as well, just so you know. They know I'm for real here about how much I love demons. And this is where I get to first talk to Evil Dave for a first time. Nice to see him outside of his mother's basement. I'm proud of you, Dave. I'm proud of you. I promise you, I am so evil. Look at my mask. How can I not be evil? Hello, Falcon here, and this is my tutorial on how to join a cult. Step 1, make sure you wear all black. 2, befriend someone named Dave. 3, get him to talk to their leader. I'm glad that Dave is vouching for me, he barely fucking knows me. I just noticed one of my limiters were turned off for some reason or another, so I've been peaking volume every once in a while, so my bad for that, guys, I apologise. This is a scuffed video, I've scuffed so much, it's unreal. What's up, demons? It's me, your boy, Falcon. Right, it's go time. So apparently, I can fight this demon using any weapon I want. Sorry, Matthew, just been murked. Using any weapon that I want. And then I just gotta do the finishing blow with Arclight. So, let's go. As long as I'm in melee range and I pray magic, it should only be locked to using melee attacks, which is good for us. Got quite high melee defense without armor. So now we've drank our pots, we can sit back, start murdering, and when he's health low, just finish him off with Silverlight. Right, it's low, it's time to switch over. And it's done. Can we put that into range? Oh, we can. Hello, hello, hello. Cheeky 10k range experience, beautiful. That takes us straight up to 40. That's exactly what we need for Recipe for Disaster. It was almost like I planned all of this out. I didn't. None of this was planned. But with that, we can start helping Evil Dave. We've got all our range sorted. I just need my cat to grow up now, so I guess I'm just going to have to do some skilling while we wait for it to happen. I'm going to look at what skills we may need for Recipe for Disaster, so I can start leveling them now. And then hopefully, within the next few hours, we'll finally have an adult cat. Okay, we are here. I remember this being really goddamn annoying, and I don't expect to have changed. Effectively, we need to mix spices together to make the perfect stew. And then once we've got that stew, we'll have to make that stew a second time to take to Evil Dave in Lumbridge. Right then, so let's kill some of these hell rats, hopefully get some spices, and I suppose it will go from there. We've done it! It's 1 red, 1 yellow, 2 orange, 3 brown. Dave, please take this stew and get out my fucking sight. Right, let's figure out how to make a spicy stew in real life. Shouldn't be too hard, right?
So I think we're going to need a whole onion either, because it's a whole onion for a serving of 6 to 8. We're not doing a serving of 6 to 8.
Could do a serving of 6 to 8. How are we going?
Alright, fat boy, calm down. So Jevons, how much do you know about RuneScape?
Fuck all, mate.
How much do you know?
Isn't the most playable character the bald dude? Or the standard playable character, the bald dude?
I mean, that character is a giga chad, and I won't have you say bad words about him.
Oh no!
That guy keeps the RuneScape economy running.
He's a stark reminder of where I'm heading. But now I know nothing about RuneScape.
What do you know about cooking?
Marginally more.
You're much more of a watcher rather than a grinder, right?
What girlfriend? Which requires someone to love me.
You'd fit in RuneScape perfectly. My eyes are.
Boss, please.
I've just done Gothic Sleeps, man, and story's got me, man. Sweet and quiet, it's not these idiots. It's Gothic Sleeps.
Nothing to me.
Nah, it will to the people watching.
The fact there are people watching is enough to make me cry. Old potatoes, wood, mashing,
I smell the fucking spice already. I am going to have to wash my hands after these as well.
Nah, raw dog it.
Yeah, sure, let me rub your fucking eyes with my left hand.
Just wish you touched me in general.
I'll jerk you off with my chilly fingers.
When does the content?
when I finish this. Don't. Cannibal. Look him!
Who had more than a tip?
I did. Grow up. Mate, you don't understand how much of a white boy cooking this looks.
Oh fuck yeah, I love a lack of flame.
So fucking beige.
You know what? That's alright.
So first things first, now we can wield this boy. Haha, I'm going to run around with that now. Right, and I believe it's time to get the bow back out. Right then, it's my boy Rance. What have you got for me? So we gotta hunt down a Jubilee, which I believe is just a chompy, but bigger. Well, Rance, what you up to, my boy? And with that, we're just going to carve it up into a boat, I believe. There we go. And we hollow it out into a boat, just like we're travelling from Lumbridge down to Edgeville. I won't lie, I'm starting to think I should have brought some anti-poisons with me. I may have spilt the paint slightly. Oh well, we're committed now. Let's go. Time to make a cheeky little fire right here. Slap my skewered Jubilee on it. Jubilee? Chompy. And we've got these 10 out of 10 chads swimming over, bringing the boat. Right, so we just need to drop this toad attached to a rock. Look at this poor fella right here, just... He's not having a great day, is he? I feel sorry for him. And here it is. Hopefully, 5 arrows is enough. Got the Jubilee. Are we going to season this or anything? Or are we just going to slap it on the spit as it comes? Look at that big boy go! And now we just give this unseasoned cooked Jubilee to this ogre, and we're done. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got a fair bit of skilling to do before we start doing the next batch of quests. I know the 50 agility and 50 thieving is recommended and not mandatory. However, one of these quests is Underground Pass, and if I can take a shortcut to skip some of that out and have agility levels to make that less painful, I am gonna fucking take them. Because it's one of my least favourite quests because it's just RNG driven of how long it'll take, but it's just frustrating due to the amount of RNG, and you can fix some of that RNG just by having agility levels, as well as just cutting out part of a pass by having that 50 thieving. So why not do it, yeah? I'm gonna need 50 agility anyways to do the Hotire Vampire quest line so I can get the Hallowed Hammer. So I might as well knock out the 50 agility now, make it easy on the Underground Pass, get this Mark of Grace, because more pieces of Grace is going to speed things up later down the line anyways. Right, we got 41 agility. I realised we could be doing this a whole lot more efficiently by getting our magic to 55 first, because we could do the good old trick of doing agility courses while high alking, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Stops me falling asleep as well, just clicking on green blobs for God knows how many hours. Right, time to AFK some enchanted jewellery. And that's the 59 magic done and out the way. And that's agility done. Brilliant. Right then, I guess now we move on to the thieving. Someone's already here doing the same thing. We're pretty much just going to be sitting back, chilling here, stealing these fruit until we hit 50. Nothing exciting. Roll that time lapse. And that's level 50 thieving. We are back up the trawler. We currently have 2 pieces after 12 attempts. That's good. It's brilliant. So hopefully it won't take too long to get the last 2 pieces, and then we can wander over to Temperos. And after 27 fishing trawlers, I have 4 anglers. I have got blessed RNG. My God. And the 44 fishing. 4 anglers after 27 attempts. Okay, so we're going to do Shield of Arath. My buddy Grimier is on these ults, which also needs to do Shield of Arath. So we're going to be able to do that. He's going to join Phoenix. I'm going to join the Black Arm gang. That means that once we get to Heroes Quest 2, his main, who is also in Phoenix gang, will be able to assist me through that. Also on the free-to-play world, which also means that I've just can't use my defenders or anything. Okay, sorted. So we're splitting up. He's off to do Phoenix Gang. I'm off to do Black Arm Gang. I've got to remember where to start Black Arm Gang, so I'll be honest, I normally do Phoenix. You know what? I did not realise Charlie the Tramp starts it for the Black Arm Gang, which furthermore makes me so sus of him. Such a suspicious guy. Just say the Phoenix Gang know exactly what's going on with Grim here. And that Shield of Arrow done. Brilliant. Right, I can keep on skilling. And then next up will be Hero's Quest, but I think Grim has a few things she needs to do first before we can do that. And that's 50 fire making done and out the way. Yes, that seems to be in the exact place it should be. Very obviously right under the hammer. And that Sleeping Giant's done and out the way. For 39 smithing, and just a small amount of XP left to go for 40, and more importantly, we can make steel warhammers. So I think we all know what I'm going to do to get this big 40. I'm just a humble hammer boy making a humble living. Making humble steel hammers to get a humble level 40 smithing. That's 40 smithing done. Nice, nice, nice. Right, just got fishing left to go, and then we can start with the quests. And that's finally the 52 fishing. Let's finish up this Temporos run, and then we've got some crates to fish up. I won't lie, that was pretty fucking terrible. I won't complain about the war swordfish because I'm going to need them for my 70 cooking grind, but the rest of this, quite disappointed, I won't lie. It's underground pass time, let's bring on the pain. I forgot food and extra rope like an idiot. And that's underground pass done and out the way. And that's jungle potion. And that's Sheila village. Okay, we're doing Lost City. We're in Entrenia. Unfortunately, we can't take any weapons. We're just going to have to fist and kick our way through. We're using the exception rules for this. Yes, I know I'm not using a ranged weapon or any magic. I am fighting without a hammer. Unless we just use fists, and theoretically, I am using a hammer of the flesh, right? This is what I'm not looking forward to. I'm going to drink my potions. I believe this can despawn after a while, so this could be a problem. But hopefully, it'll all be fine. We'll see what happens. Easy, GG, no worries here. Let's take the two so we can carve them and get the fuck out of here. And that's Lost City. Well, this tiny box is literally just 4 walls and nothing else. Apparently that is what we're standing in, which I find quite hard to believe personally. Don't mind me just provoking someone else by almost murdering their son. Here she is after her son was almost murdered. Great mother, great mother. This is like the second demon we're about to summon in this episode. What is going on? I don't know actually. Is Fantax the Mighty a demon? It's come out of symbols in the ground. I'd say it's a demon. And that's Merlin's Crystal down. I believe now that's just Hero's Quest left to do. Tell a lie, we've got Family Quest still to do. Okay then, we're at the part of Family Quest when we must enter into the wilderness. I've took gear with me which I'm not afraid to lose, and by that I mean sharks and pots. The valuable stuff will be protected, I'm fine with that. There's the wind, that's for water, earth, and fire. And now we slap that on, drink the pots. And this should be a nice, easy, quick kill, and we could just tele straight out. And that's Family Quest done. Right, I'm going to get Hero Quest started, and I'm going to check to see if Grim is ready to go for it. If not, it's checking in with my clan mates, see if anyone is ready to go for Hero's Quest. Okay then, let's start off by talking to this lovely lady, whose name I'm not even going to bother attempting to pronounce. From here, I'm going to need to get a few items. I've still not found a partner yet for the one part of the quest, but I will deal with that as we come to it. So thank you to Butterwith for helping out, been extremely helpful. Secondly, for those who don't already know of it, you come onto your groupings, move down to Shield of Arav, There's a channel you can join. Great for finding the other gang members for both Shield Out and Hero's Crest. It's what I've used. Yeah, been very useful. Thank you again, Butterwith, and best of luck in your adventures. And that's Hero's Crest done and over with. And another cheeky ranger level. But let's start by throwing some sweet corn down this hopper, and then using the pot to collect me some cornflower. Never forget, back in the day when this was a random event, which would just randomly kill you, while you're doing something innocent like wood cutting, killing goblins, fishing, anything like that, they'll just pop up, try and murder you as everyone gathers around, waits for you to die and pick up your gear. Good wholesome times that was. But that's evil chicken down. I've also just realised I didn't drink my attack potion, which probably doesn't help whatsoever. Let's sip one of these, and next I'm going to have to fight a black dragon. This is one I'm concerned about because quite resilient to crush if I remember correctly. And I can't use magic to scum it. I just have to accept it how it is. I can't use stab or anything. Hopefully this won't take too long, but we'll see. We'll see. But I've got prayer pots. I've got another anti-fire. We should be fine. Just need to kick back and chill. Ooh, that took what? Over 7 minutes, give or take? Nice little combat achievement. That has me concerned. Or some of the fights with the Colomancer, if I'm entirely honest. Just how long that took. But here's hoping it won't be so bad. I'm also accepting that I'm probably going to die a few times during the Colomancer fights and the fights beforehand. Only because it's just going to be difficult with a hammer. It's as simple as that. But that's done and out of the way. Let's head over to the jungle. Okay, I'm in. Brilliant. Let's get away from this tormented warrior very quickly. And I need to check where I can get a vanilla pod from around here, because I've completely forgotten. Right then, we've got a vanilla pod. I've got 2 for some reason, but apparently I've got 3 now. But now we should be able to make the cream brulee. So we slap the milk with the cream, put the cornflower in with the mixture, a little bit of vanilla pod, evil chicken's egg into brulee, a bit of drama branch as well with a pestle and mortar, which I've not taken out the bank. Now we summon the fairy dragon with our token. There's the little fella, and he's going to cook our brulee for us. Lovely. And with that, we finish up Sir Amik Varze. Brilliant. Next, we're going to buy the rune gloves for they're better than the combat bracelets. Yes, I know they're not that much better, but considering that we're going to be underhanding ourselves by using warhammers for what our next few quests are going to be, any extra little bit of a bonus, I'm going to take. So the rune gloves, bought, purchased, brilliant. Next up, we're going to get the cooking gauntlets, because they're going to be useful as heck for the next bit. There we go, brilliant. And now with my 3,000 swordfish, I'm going to kick back, relax, AFK cook, and I'll see you all again once I hit 70. And with that, it is finally time for Monkey Madness. Back in proper old school RuneScape, Monkey Madness was like the sign of being a peak gamer. You'd do this, you get your rune skimmy, I believe it was the second best weapon at the time, just before the Abyssal Whip. Yeah, you'd do Monkey Madness, go to school, brag to your mates, and you would be king of the goddamn playground. These days, not so much. If I went into work, I was like, I've done Monkey Madness, no one would give a shit. My biggest concern, if I'm going to be completely honest, is fighting the jungle demon at the end. Normally you just pray magic, cast magic on it, job's a good one. However, that's not an option for us, and this is the first time I'm going to be fighting that jungle demon in melee combat. And with how slow that warhammer can be, each time one of those attacks miss, it's going to be the difference between us winning that fight or having to teleport out due to having no resources. But for now, let's just kick back, piss around with some gnomes, piss around with some monkeys, and worry about that demon fight later on. Welcome to the Gnome Military Industry Complex. Used to have big brains to solve this puzzle, but in the day of RuneLite plugins, I don't have to use a single brain cell. Apparently these guys are the best of the best, but everything's just crashed like shit. I am trying to do this quest, and I've been immediately started getting ganked by this scorpion who hits for fucking trails, may I just add. What the fuck is going on with this dude? Can't even talk to the NPC anymore. Why does that level 38 Scorpion hit for goddamn 12s? It's crazy. Watch this one now start attacking me. Yeah, you best start walking off. Now, I remember why we all hated Monkey Madness back in the day. Just everything in this jungle just unnecessarily hits hard for the level they're meant to be. Now it's time for a bit of stealthing. Okay, so you can't stand by the door while it's there, fuck's sake. So you should walk around there, and then, no, he's coming back. Kill this spider. I think it instantly respawns very annoyingly, but it fucking poisons you, my god. All the PTSD of this quest is now just rushing back into me. Okay, so we just follow him round, and just run straight out of there. Ooh. He definitely did see me then. And now it should be easy sailing. Fucking 14. What the fuck? These fucking scorpions, man. That's why I got these priest gowns on though, so I can just keep my protection prayers up. Not worry about my prayer draining so goddamn quickly. I should have definitely brought more food though. Garkle, right here, the straight fact of calling this place a hellish goddamn island. I'm going to have to chill here for a moment because my health at the moment, my fuck, these scorpions. The scorpions are absolutely ruining my day, but I'm gonna just AFK here, let my health passively regenerate for a bit, and then continue on. The amount of times I have forgotten to unmute my mic while recording footage for this is unreal, and I am ready to see how fucking scuffed all the voiceovers are gonna be of trying to remember what I said while my microphone was muted. Either way, this is me trying to kill a monkey without using ranged. And now we're just getting things like the gorilla bones and whatnot ready for when we do Recipe for Disaster. Might as well knock out 2 birds and 1 stone. I forgot that these gorillas heal themselves after a while, and I can't seem to murder it because of it. So I may have to come back to this at a later time and think about how we're going to do this. But for now, I'm going to run off and stop trying to murder this gorilla. What? The guy called Glow is evil? Almost like his name is Gloffrey? Or Gloff? However you say his fucking dumb name. Who would have thought? Now for this great inconvenience of having to travel back to the gnome stronghold, but you're not allowed to teleport because you will lose your monkey in the backpack. You can also poke him, and he'll complain that it hurts. So you fucking get your little monkey shit. Right then, it's Jungle Demon time. Since he does both magic and melee, we're going to pray magic, have a high melee defense armor, and hopefully be able to tank through this. We'll find out. I'm going to pray magic before we head over. Here's hoping for the best. Our magic is draining. Our prayer is draining during the cutscene, which is fucking annoying. Right, prayer magic on. Got Kwambwans and shit. Get these pots in us. I'm going to go to Pound. Take him to Pound Town. He's got low defense against Crush, so he should be fine. His highest is 32, so as long as we stay above 32 HP, we should be fine. And now we sit back and relax, and hopefully he'll go down fairly quick. At least all these gnomes around us contribute to damage as well, which I'm very thankful for, because we keep fluffing and missing, even though he's got no Crush defense apparently. Oh fuck. Go. Combo eats that shit. My boy is almost down. This wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, to be fair. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was shockingly easy. Right, let's go talk to Garkle and get this wrapped up. And that is Monkey Madness Part 1 done and over with. Beautiful. And since we're official member of the 10th squad, we can go get some additional XP rewards as well. Since you need 70 attack and strength for Torag's hammers, I'm going to pick strength for now. More damage means more XP while attacking, therefore the XP per hour should be higher. So if we can get to the 70 strength first, we then concentrate on the 70 attack afterwards. That is my logic behind it. And with our 66 strength now, we can concentrate on gaining these gorilla bones. So it seems like the best way to go about it, if you can't out DPS it, which we definitely can't, is to use poison. Obviously I can't poison my hammers. And since this would fall under the exception, because this is stopping us from getting a hammer, I'm going to use that exception clause to get a poison DD, and it's probably going to be the only chance we ever get to use this as well. So first things first, let's get ourselves some zombie monkey bones. Nice, nice, nice. Pick that shit up. Don't forget to get this back on. Oh, can't when I'm in combat. This could be interesting. Right. Off the top of my head, if I climb up here, climb up the bamboo ladder. There should be no one waiting for me up here, and I should be able to if I kill this. And I'll need these gorillas to move out my way so I can head over here and enact my master plan. So the plan is to start a fight with this gorilla in particular, right next to me. And when his health gets down to around 50, we're going to spec him with the DD, climb up the ladder, and the poison damage should finish him off. Keyword here is should. That way it means that we've not got the kill with the dragon dagger, we've done most of the work with the hammer, and it falls within exception rules, so mentally it makes me feel better about myself. Right, this is where I'm going to switch. Now I'm going to spec. Hopefully this will get a poison off on him. And now we hide out up here, and hopefully the poison damage will do the rest of the work for us. My greatest fear right now would be if he was not poisoned, as I did only hit him twice, and since you're not always guaranteed to get a poison off on something, it could be potential that he's not poisoned whatsoever. Okay, the poison damage hasn't ticked again, so I'm wondering if it doesn't work if you go upstairs. Prayer back on, bash him with a hammer, see if we can finish him off. Okay, he's healing himself. Guide says to run away instead. So if we can get him poisoned, we'll run away instead. Although I don't think we can get out there right now because they've kind of blocked the exit. Okay, he's poisoned. Let's run away. Yeah. Still taking poison damage. Good. And that's a dead gorilla at bloody last. Okay, let's pick up those bones, make my way down south, go through, get the grease made, and then we can finally start the final dish for Recipe for Disaster. As it's 12 GP to buy monkey nuts, and they're still going on the GE for about 228 per piece, thanks to those monkey nut collectors, I thought I'll take a couple more back with me. Tiny little bit of profit. I'm not going to bother trying the money maker out of it. But if I could come back with more money than I left with, that's all that really matters. Right, so we've got to kill me one of these snakes. I might take two because there's potential to burn what we need to cook. So if I can get 2 corpses, all the better really. Gorilla Gree a crypt. That's what we had to go through all the pain and torment for. And since you can only have 1 red banana in your inventory at a time, I guess we just gotta hope we don't burn it, and if so, we'll just have to come back here. Time to take some nuts from the bush. Right, here is the moment of truth. Hopefully we don't burn it. Brilliant. Why? Job's a good one. And by giving this stuffed snake to the Monkey King, that is the final dish done. Completed.
Would you like to mash my banana?
God.
I should call it.
Smells nice, but...
It does.
The snake should be done. I'm fucking terrified. Fucking hell.
Get fucked! I missed the person I was 15 seconds ago. God, I love food poisoning.
Right, Jevons, to a Recipe for Disaster.
Really?
Operation. Ugh.
We can do this. Oh no! 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 I mean, it's cooked. That's a good thing. People in London will pay good money for this presentation. She's so difficult to do. That's something. I don't have any words for this. That's not a flavour I've ever experienced, and I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Taste the peanut butter.
Yeah, that's all you can taste.
But oddly enough, can't taste any pork.
No, you can't use it. It's literally peanut butter with texture.
It's
That's
just
it.
Yeah, I can't taste a banana, I can't taste the mixed herb, can't taste... I'll tell you what, this tastes more like white person cooking than the stew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Culinaromancer, I can't say his fucking name, the Culinaromancer, just leave it as that, is mega pissed that we've foiled his plans. However, we must murder him. We can't just let him run away and have a happy ending like that. There must be murder, there must be blood on my hammer. One could say there must be a hammer smashed face. Okay, so there's a lot of quests ahead of us, a lot needs to be done, and more importantly, we need to get that 175 quest points. So I've got 2 quests in mind, which I want to get done and out the way first, just for convenience sake. First one goes ahoy. It means we can get back and forth from Mauritania a whole lot more easier, and it makes it a lot better for us to do our herb runs, gives us an extra money because of an extra patch. Secondly, is Fremennik Trials. I believe now I've got the level requirements. I don't have to engage in anything which my restrictions stop me from taking part in, so we should be able to get that done, which gives us access to the Berserker Helm. And then obviously if we're able to do that, we get the Niznot Helm, or Niznot Helm, however it's said. Once we've got those quality of life quests out the way, we can move on to doing the ones which we must do to do the final step of a recipe for disaster. New band name, Worship the Ectofunctus. Let me know what kind of music that would be. Personally, I think it's going to be either sludge or doom metal. Let me know thoughts and comments on that below. And that's Ghost Ahoy done. And now we get the little ectofile, which will help with future herb runs, making extra money, keeping that bankroll going, all the good stuff. So for Fremennik Trials, since there is no way for us to get full vote for Warrior's vote without doing bare knuckle boxing against Kusche, the Deathless, that means we're not going to be able to get the Berserk Helmet or the Niznot Helmet. Since that quest isn't 100% necessary for me to get a hammer, I can't really use exception rules to go in and do the unarmed combat, so I've just got to accept that we're never going to be able to get some of the best in slot headgear until raids, or getting a Slayer Helm as part of a Slayer task. And after a few drinks, that's the bar crawl done, which brings me to me stealing an idea from another content creator. I like to think of Skeldor as the father of Hammerlocked, as his axe-locked Iron Man is what inspired me into thinking what other weapons can you restrict an old school RuneScape account to. And I am not yet done stealing ideas from Skeldor, as in this video right here, he completes Horrors from the Deep on his restricted account. So instead of being good at the game and solving the Dagonoth Mother problem myself, I'm just going to do what Skeldor did. The Dagonoth Mother switches between 6 colours, requiring magic, melee, and range to harm. I can only harm the Dagonoth Mother with my hammer when she turns orange. She changes colour roughly every 18 seconds, which means I have a 18-second window every 1 minute 48 seconds to try and do 120 hit points worth of damage. In fact, more than 120 hit points, as she will be passively regenerating health. I must do this while trying to stay alive and not run out of food. The solution to overcoming this? Rings of Recoil. Thanks, Skeldor. Okay, so with the super attack and super strength potions, I am very confident I can do this in my first attempt. All these zeros so far is very promising, but at the same time that means nothing is recoiling back, which is a little less promising. Right, is this a colour where I can actually hit it? Or is it a more brown colour? Okay, that's fire, so no, it isn't. So it goes in the same rotation, I think, so it should go into melee or range next, and then we can go in and start hitting it. I'll stand here, or here even, so it can hit me with range. Oh god, have I fucked this? I want it to shoot me. I may have fucked it, but fuck it. Let him beat down on me. I'm gonna let it happen. Just let it happen. So this is when we're apparently able to hurt it, when it's this colour. And we're going to hit nothing but zeros now. Just you watch. Okay, so we've done 2 damage so far. This is going to be painful. It's going to take a while. I've accepted that. Oh god, it's fully healed. Everything we've done has been pointless. Right, we might as well just sit and chill here then in that case. Next time it goes orange, I am going to turn on some of these prayers to guarantee some hits, I think. Right, are we in? Increase my reflexes. Hopefully this will get us some hits. It's fully healed again. Oh god, okay. Now I understand the pain. The pain people feel doing this when you're on a restricted account. Oh, here it goes. If we can get it below 100, I'm happy. There we are. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful. Without any armor on, it's still just hitting zeros. Oh dear. Oh no. I am concerned how much health it's going to have healed by the time it comes around to being able to hit it again. Okay, doesn't look too bad. Looks promising. $31 HP. 2 good hits and we can finish it here and now. Those 2 good hits we were after, we didn't get it. Right, we can do it this time. 11 HP left. Come on. And it's down. First attempt. Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you very much, Skeldorf, for guaranteeing that win for me. Very helpful, very good. Now we can move on to the next quest. That's Death Plateau down. Eat shit, Dad. Eat shit, unnamed Troll General. And that's Troll Stronghold. And that's 53 thieving done and out the way. Back to the quests. Just me starting my desert arc. Now starting my dirty boy arc. And tourist trap done. Once again having to equip a dirty, filthy ranged weapon so we can progress through. This time it's Temple of Ikov, the thing we need 40 ranged for. Now the fight of what we need these ice arrows and the 40 range for to deal with this fella. Since he can only be harmed by these ice arrows, there's no way we can work around this. I believe there's another enemy either in Desert Treasure 2 or in the final fight for Recipe for Disaster, which is a similar trope, but we can use ice gloves for that instead. So that one shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm going to help the Guardians of Armadale because fuck the guy who made me use a bow to get here. Hey Lucian, about that bow you made me use. And job is a good un. And we're 44 ranged. Brilliant. That will help us for when we have to get to Grotesque Guardians way further down in the line. Time to relocate our house to Pulverniche because it's time for Desert Treasure. So this quest will act as a kind of a test ready for the final fight in Recipe for Disaster. As all the bosses are copies of all the Desert Treasure bosses. I believe it's all the Desert Treasure bosses. Doing these fights gives me a small feeler of is it going to be possible with my current gear loadout. If I'm struggling to do them as part of Desert Treasure, that already is a clear indicator that it's not going to be possible in Recipe for Disaster, as the bosses will have higher health, higher stats, and will be a lot more difficult compared to their Desert Treasure counterparts. Okay, so I completely forgot that magic defense is recommended for this fight, so you can protect prayer and use armor for magic defense. Make sure he splashes, but I have fucked that up already, so we're just going to go in and hope for the best and see what happens. Okay, he doesn't seem to be casting magic too often, which is good. We also don't seem to be hitting him, which is also not good, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, job's a good one. We did need to eat food. That's okay. I know we can't use prayer in the actual final fight in Recipe for Disaster. As long as I remember my green D-hide armor, that shouldn't be a problem. It's mysterious stranger attack time, and he should be quite easy. I was just about to deposit everything in the bank as well, and just very rudely appeared out of nowhere. But it should be a problem. He's specking, core hit to protect prayer. Wonder why the city guards aren't helping out. This guy's just appeared out of nowhere, started attacking me in the bank, and all the city guards are like, know what? It's fine, don't worry about it. Right then, next fight. So his first phase should be nice and easy. We can just leave Protect Melee on and just fight him like normal. It's his second phase, which is going to cause a problem because he will be able to drain our prayer. Beekeeper, this is definitely not the time, and how the fuck did you get down here? Okay, it's time for phase 2. He's now topless, so as you know, that makes you more powerful. That fucking prayer is going down so quick. I may have to eat through this, I think. You know what, I'm going to dash out and see if I can position it where it's only Damaris who can attack us. Is it Damaris? Damis even. Nope, that's just made the situation a whole lot fucking worse. So normally, you can safe spot him and you just cast magic at him while safe spotting and have Protect Melee on, so he can't drain your prayer because he's not in melee combat, and you can protect yourself from these while just blasting him with magic. Obviously not an option for us, we're having to just strong arm our way through it, but that is the hammer locked way. He's down, brilliant. Right, give me your diamond and let me teleport out of here. These hoed vampires and faceplates. So fucking bad. Okay, so fortunate enough, this is a tier 1 vampire, which means it can be hurt with our hammer. However, what I'm concerned about is it does have high crush defense, and if he teleports 3 times, he will claim that he's bored of our shit, disappear, and we have to start this all over again. And let's just get these boys on. I'm going to go on to pound as well, get as much damage accuracy in as we can. Attack accuracy even. His ranged attack seems to consistently hit the double fives, which is not making me very happy. So I am hitting him, but I don't seem to be hitting any big numbers, which is a bit of a concern, considering this is a bit of a DPS race for us. Just hitting those very, very incredibly high 1s and 2s constantly. And we're going to have to telly out of there. We just don't have enough food. We're going down to 52. I think RNG on our side, we can do that. It might be possible. As well as some Kwambwans instead. So that way we can 2-tick eat, get twice the amount of health in without having to sacrifice as many attacks. Definitely is a attack accuracy issue rather than a damage issue, if I'm completely honest. The amount of 1s and 2s I was hitting as well definitely did not help. Yeah, we'll give that a second shot. Boom! And he's down. Sick! That's a blood diamond done and out the way. We've got 1 diamond left to go. Okay, then it's time for the part of Desert Treasure which I have been dreading this whole entire time. Throughout this whole entire area, there is a stat drain going on. I think it begins as soon as that snow does, so I'm going to back off here just while I talk. This is why I've got the super restores. As we go through here, we have to navigate our way through, kill 5 ice trolls, move on, and then fight the actual final boss of the area. It's recommended to use fire magic against him. We can't do that. So it's going to be a straight up DPS race while our stats are being drained. It's going to be miserable. I'm going to hate it. If we have to go and grind sand crabs, I think this will be the time we do that, if I'm completely honest. But we'll see how it goes. We'll try and prayer flick these guys. I've just remembered the stat drain also takes away your HP, which is going to be an absolute ball ache. I don't know if it drains your prayer as well. If so, that's going to be painful. I just noticed these trolls are level 120 and 124 as well, so that's why they're hitting so hard, and it's a bit difficult to hit them with my stats being drained as well. This is pain and torture. Absolute pain and torture. Okay, so next up, I believe, is the boss. We've just got to get past these walls. The plan is, before we enter the boss arena, is restore ourselves back up, top up our prayer, heal up, and then we can go in. We're still semi-healthy on supplies, from what I can tell, but it's still a big, huge drain before we've even entered the boss. Here goes nothing. He's already stopped us in our fucking tracks. Just got to keep on pushing forward. And this is where it becomes a DPS race. Thankfully, he's only got 130 health, less than the past few ones we've had to fight. But each time he freezes us, we can't attack, which is a problem. Motherfucker's just spamming me with a fucking frost spells now. He knows he's coming to his end, and he's like, no what, I need to stop this before it gets out of hand. Just gotta hold in. Motherfucker is down. Brilliant. Okay. Now it's time for the ice path, which we can continuously fall off, which will damage us further and take even longer. Put my spiky boots on, that'll help. Use ice ledge. Right, here it goes. This is what I'm worried about. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. We'll see. Every once in a while, you get an agility XP from walking on here. It's just like being in leagues all over again. Okay, so I slipped up there. You don't fall off the path, at least. You just fall over, land on your face, and get hurt, which ain't bad. I'm okay with that. Okay, so last bit, we need to break these guys out of the ice. Normally you can do it with fire spells, but since you can do it with weapons as well, we're hammer locked. It only feels right we do this with a hammer since we can. Finally, we're out of that fucking hellhole. Right, we've got the ice diamond. Let's get the heck out of here and wrap this quest up. We just need to set these diamonds in. That's not the problem. The problem is once we're inside, is Underground Pass Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Absolutely hate it. I've got these stand pots, prayer pots, and anti-poisons ready to go. It recommends I only take 1 of each. Nah, I'm bringing 2 of each. Well, that's the first diamond in. Diamond 2, Diamond 3, Diamond 4. And now we need to get to the top of here, climb down, and that's when I'm going to pot up and hope for the best. I say hope for the best, like this ain't gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. There's nothing which can go wrong now. It's just making sure that we've got the supplies to make sure it doesn't go wrong. The thing I'm concerned about, if anything, are the trap floors, which just randomly open up and chuck you out. There's no way to know how it's gonna happen, no way to stop it. It's just sometimes the game says, know what, fuck you, it's time to go outside, and just chucks you out. Just got hit for a 24 by a zombie I did not see. Zombie? Mummy. Mummies are zombies anyways. Give me a good argument to how mummies are not just zombies. I'll wait here. I'll wait here for your answers. And we're in. Jobs are good and thank fuck for that. Hello there, Azanandra. And that is Desert Treasure 1 done. For us to be able to use magics, which we'll never be able to do. And a nice little 60 magic level. Right, let's get the heck out of here and plan our next course of action. So we need 175 crest points in order to progress now. Got a few free-to-plays still to do. It's not going to be enough, but it's a good place to start. And then we can start looking at some of the other member crests. So let's get all of them knocked out. That's Doric's crest. And Ernest for Chicken. Pirate's Treasure. And that's Corsair's Kirsten. Double Pirates back to back. And that's a spooky murder mystery solved. And with Prince Ali's Rescue, that is all the free-to-play quests done. Absolutely greenlocked. However, you'll need 30 more quest points. I'm going to have to sit back, have a think about this, and consider what quests we're going to start working on next. Okay, so after having a look at quests, which don't require me to use any form of magic or range combat in order to complete, I've got the list right here. I'll zoom in so you can see that. That is another 16 quests I need to do. Most of them are relatively short, and I'll be honest, they won't be too exciting to watch. So what I'm going to do is just smash on with them, and I'll see you once they are done. So I guess we're not doing Tybro, one eye. As you can't kill these monkeys with melee combat, you have to use magic or range, so I guess we'll take this one off the list and do a different quest. I forgot screen cap the end for Slug Menace. I have main prosy armor instead. And with Mountain Dwarf done, we can finally finish up Recipe for Disaster. It's been a while, it's took a while, but we're finally here. Let's get our gear together, and let's finally finish this up. Had some cash laying around, got myself an obsidian helmet. It's the only helmet that I'm going to be able to get, which gives me melee strength for a while, since I can't get any of the Fremnik helmets, or the Niznot helmet, so we're relying on this for some extra strength. Don't have the money for the rest of full of obsidians. Prayer's going to be pointless for the upcoming fights. So this is what we're going in with. Right now, we're looking like some kind of 2007 Giga Chad, I guess. We just need a fighter's torso, really, to complete the look. But yeah, I'm going to get my consumables, and we'll get straight to these fights. Okay, first fight. He should just be the demon from Shadow of the Storm. So, it should be nice and easy. I can't pray. His magic is what I'm most concerned about, but let's see how it goes. I'll probably drink these pots if I'm completely honest. I do have a safety teleport just in case as well. I'm enjoying my 10 out of 10 scuffed loadout. It's absolutely fucking beautiful. The damage output I'm not too concerned about. We've got Warhammers, they naturally hit higher anyways. It's more so the accuracy I'm concerned about. Because of our slower attack speed, it's better if we can make sure that our attacks are landing. So yeah, any small bit of attack bonus we can take, we should bloody well take it. Oh, that's quite hit. Tell you what, I've never took a proper look at this boss before, and I didn't realise he had bananas to form a frowning face. I always lose me down to bananas, but the frowning face has just bloody got me. Right, first fight down. Let's get out of here, restock, and reevaluate the situation. Next fight is just for Reed from Desert Treasure, so I've got my ice gloves on. You can hit quite high, so it's important we can tick heat. Let's get in there and bonk him good and hard. Let's top up on these, just in case. I would rather get every advantage I can take. So it may be a bit of a waste, but we're going to top up on our super attack and strength and hope for the best. I've just realised how big this guy is as well. I think I've never really took in the size of this dude. He's quite fucking big. I'm thinking I should have probably brought in something with a bit of magic resistance because I forgot this dude attacks with magic, but we're fine. We didn't need to crumb one then. That's a bit of a waste. I'll survive. It's fine. Another one down. Let's get the heck out of it. I'm taking that cake just so I can top up on health. Oh, fuck. I'm going crazy on the spot. That had me slightly concerned for a moment. Right, time to restock. Boom gloves back on. This is another desert treasure fight. It's Camille. Can reduce our stats. As you can see from when he's trying to escape. Let's just get in melee rage. Just start bonking. Theoretically, this shouldn't be as difficult because we do not have the atmospheric effect which we had when we fought Camille originally. Let's not speak too soon. Let's see how it goes. This isn't to be really hurting me too much at the moment, which I'm quite happy with. But I'll keep an eye on this number right here, my defense. Because if that gets strained too much, then Caramel right here is definitely going to start hurting me, which is not what we want. Tell you what, this fight is going incredibly slow because they can't seem to hurt me and I can't seem to hurt them too much. I'm going to restore and proc these off again. Right, we're about halfway through. We haven't had to heal ourselves yet, which I'm quite shocked by. It does make me wonder when we was doing Desert Treasure, was most of the damage we were taking from the atmospheric effect rather than from the boss. This fight is getting close to the 5-minute mark. This has been really fucking boring. Not gonna lie to you. And that's another one down. Let's get the heck... Oh, Choco Ice. I don't think I've ever seen one of them before. Sir, leave me alone. Be polite. Next fight, this is Dezus once again from the Desert Treasure. Pretty sure this is the last Desert Treasure boss we fight with this. It's the dude who goes topless, and I don't know if he's going to start in that enraged kind of state of when he does go topless. I guess we'll have to see. I'm going to say yes with those double attacks and how hard he's hitting. Okay, this one is a bit more of a concern. I'm going through my food quite quick here. Also, Dezus isn't the topless one, it's the vampire. And that now has me concerned because I just remembered how much of a bloody challenge that vampire was for first time round. In one way, it should be easier because he has a chance of doing melee attacks since I'm not protecting from melee. So just like how the last time it was a battle of attrition with a lot of RNG, I think it's going to be the same, but this time the RNG is going to favour us, less so on how much damage we can do, more so how often is he going to do his melee attack. Okay, we're getting dangerously low on supplies, but he does only have 25 health left, but we've been hitting a lot of zeros. I just need 2 good hits and he's down. I suppose that's 1 good hit, we just need a second one. Okay, 3 HP, come on, we can do this. Fucking 1, of course. Right, it's down, let's get out of here. We know what's up, and this is the one which has got me the most concern. Okay, so this is just the Dagonoth Mother again. So I've got my Wing of Recoils. What I'm concerned about is she has 240 health compared to last time. And she also attacks with magic. So I imagine this is going to get real sketchy real quick. So we're getting to melee range to give it the option to attack in melee from time to time. I'm just going to have to stand up close and just keep healing through and hope the Wing of Recoils kind of carry me through this. Just realised what I can do. I keep Ether. She can't attack. I kind of want to attack with a Wing of Recoil, so fuck. Decisions, right? I need to go out of here. My first ring has shattered already without me realising. I was wondering why there's so little damage going on. Right, we'll attempt that again. Okay, attempt number 2. We've got a fresh one equipped, and we've got 2 in the inventory. That should be more than enough. Okay, we're in the first damage phase. Already, we've done more damage than last time, which I'm very happy about. Just another 200 HP to go, I guess. Well, I'm getting out of here. Not even got her down to half health. Well, it's about 5 HP off half health. It's close enough. We're going to do third attempt, and if third attempt flops, I think I just need to suck it up that I am going to need to get some more levels in. Okay, attempt number 3. I just realised these rings only do 40 damage per pop. I should probably research that first. With the amount of HP, I don't think having 3 is enough, so we've got 4. I'm going with sharks only. We don't need to tick-eat this. Can just heal through the phases where we can't hurt her with melee attacks. Let's get in here. Hopefully, this will be better. The sharks heal us for more as well than doing a shark 1-1 combo. I just need to eat through the damage on the phases where we can't harm her. And then on the phase that we can harm her, hope we can take the damage to get the maximum amount of DPS. Damage phase 1, let's go. So we did a grand total of 0 damage through that damage phase. That's brilliant. That was nice to see. That's made me feel great about the situation. And a second damage phase. Starting off with 7. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. We're going to waste this damage phase from having to heal through it, because I'm not going to be too happy if so. There we go. We got a few more bigger hits this time, but we have wasted a significant amount of time of having to eat through that quite a lot, which I'm not very happy about. Right, damage phase number 3. Come on, give us some big numbers. We're not going to do this. Only at 170, not even at halfway. Don't have too much food left. I think we're going to have to suck it up and get some attack and strength levels in. I was hoping to do all of this in one sitting, but fuck me, I guess. Why do we have to shake their ass like that? What's going on, Fire Giants, with the gear? Right then, we're going back in. This time, I'm bringing the ring switch only so we can give that extra accuracy bonus. It may or may not help. We don't know. We'll see. I've got my recoils. I'm set out. Fingers crossed. This is the one. Okay, we've come in and got hit straight away. I realised I should have probably drank these potions as it gets close to the end of its blue form. So I'm just going to top them up again as it gets close to the end of a blue form. Just because I can. Get that ring on. We'd start hitting. Hopefully, this goes well. Change over to pound. Feel like all of our efforts have gone to waste. Because I've hit back-to-back fucking zeros. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, our second damage phase is coming up. We've so far done a grand total of 4 damage. This is going probably worse than our previous attempts, if we're completely honest. Right, come on. Hit him for a big one. That's not a big one. But a 2. Fucking joy. Well, I'm gonna call it there. I don't think it's gonna happen this one, but a lot of that was definitely just hits not landing, without a doubt. So I am going to attempt to send one more run, and if this one run doesn't work, I've got other plans which we can try and put in place. I feel like my biggest issue at the moment is it's doable. I can see it's doable and it's possible. But too much of this is being left at the wall of a dice. It's complete RNG. I'm looking for me to be able to be successful with a lot of my hits, and for her not to be so goddamn accurate like she's being right now. It has to be that steady pace where just enough hits are coming through to battle her health regen, and then when I can attack her, the hits are landing and they're big numbers. There's just too many elements of RNG involved. If this attempt falls through, I've got another plan. It's going to be a time-consuming one, but I know it's one which is going to edge the bets in our favour. That's a trendy one, that's promising. I'm just filling myself full of copium right now. The fact we've gone and done this training and we've not once got her down to half health, yet before we did training we were able to, is just causing a lot of mental damage right now as well, I won't lie. All I can do is laugh through the pain. Laugh through my own goddamn pain. Food is running low. I've accepted this isn't going to happen. I'm just humouring myself now just to see if we can get at least down to half health, but I don't think it's going to happen. 145. If we can at least get this down to 120, I'll be happy, but I don't think it's going to happen. Nope. Well, I'm out. This is... Oh, God. I know what it is that I'm going to have to do this. It's already taken me so much time to get to this point, and I know I'm adding potentially another 100-hour grind to this, depending on how favourable RNG wants to be towards me. But as it currently stands, there's just no way it's going to happen, so I'm just going to have to suck it up. I'm just going to have to suck it up. Oh my god! Finally! It's over! Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. Okay. After all that time at Barrows, we're back. We are back. Look at our new lovely loadout. Of course, we got some levels as well from our time spent down at Barrows. And now that Valimor has been out for some decent time, we've been able to understand the gear better. I've now got 4 blood moons thanks to clue scrolls and a bit of uniques here and there from Barrows. More importantly, it's all about this, Torag's hammers. That 5 tick attack speed compared to the 6 is going to be the deal breaker, I think. That is what's going to make this possible. Well, I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. I'm hoping everything which I have done over the past 3 months is going to pay off. Let's sip this super combat potion, get the Ring of Recall on, and let's send this. Let's fucking do this thing. Right, so Ring of Recall's on. We just eat this up. Have food as the damage comes through, wait for him to turn to the colour where we can start bonking him, make sure we put on the ring ready for that, and we'll see if we feel a difference. I should have probably drank this a bit later. I may have spilt the paint on that one. Right, Brimstone on, ready for him to change. Immediately! That could just be lucky. No, again. Oh my god, I'm getting my hopes up. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. This is amazing. I'm so happy. My god, we're working through it. Right, I should change to an accurate attack style, but we are getting all those hits in. This has just become incredibly possible. Words can't explain how happy I am right now. It's all paid off. Oh, I need to eat shark very quickly. Falcon here, dressed up in his furry OC. Absolutely hate him for it. Goddamn furry. But apparently, as his furry OC, he's kicking ass, and that's what matters, right? Oh, immediately. I'm so happy that this has actually paid off so much. We're able to get a lot more hits in before he changes. And the attacks are landing. They are actually landing. I'm impressed. I didn't think it'd be making such a huge difference, but it really goddamn has. Increased defense against magic and range as well, thanks to the Blood Moon Tassets. Clearly making a huge difference because we're not getting hurt as often. We've still got loads of foods left over. It means that recoils aren't going off as often either, but that no longer matters, it seems, because we can actually hurt the Gelatinoff Mother. I'm so happy. Words can't explain how happy I am. You can probably hear it in my voice. I can't stop yapping because of how joyful I am about how this has worked. The fight's not over yet, so I should probably not get too overly excited, right? I should probably hold back until it's actually dead. First damage phase, and we're still in the fight. It's down to half health now. Still got plenty of supplies left over. I may have to chug a second dose of a combat part if I'm completely honest. The zeros are coming in now, which is a bit concerning. Maybe the high is over. Or maybe I just need to drink that second combat pot. But we're still in, which matters. The change of defense absolutely helping out. And being able to still hit him, reflects damage of recoils. It's doing us favours. And I keep saying him. It's a mother. It's a her, right? Well, I'm topped up again. Let's go back at it. I believe this is the best we've done. It's below half health now. And we've never got it down that much before. Farmo, this is the 4th or 5th damage phase we can do. The max damage we can do is 28 in one hit. So if we do get some 28, that'd be pretty neat. But I'm not holding out for it, to be completely honest. Especially since we do 2 separate damage rolls. It's down to 62. I am starting to feel a bit on edge now with how much sharks are left, but so far, so good. Has been very promising. Can't complain. I think there's a few changes I'd do to increase the efficiency of this, such as making sure I top up on the combat potions in between the phases, so that way I'm always getting the maximised attack and strength bonus. Except for that, this has worked out real nice so far. Less than 50 life. This is getting close. 21. 5. Wait. We just need to tank it out. We need to tank it out for one more lap round, and then it's down. Oh my god, the recalls might finish it. Can you imagine that if the recalls finished this? We have 2 shark left. We need to finish it. in the next round of being able to damage it. I believe in it. I believe in Ham Falcon. I believe in the Torwag's hammers. We can finish this. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. Yes. Right, once he gets angry and starts attacking, I need to teleport out, restock up. Oh my god, finally progress. It's all worthwhile. It's all been worthwhile and I am so goddamn happy. Right, let's finish this. Top up, pot up, let's get in. Let's finish this off. I'm so excited. So excited. I should probably healed up before going in, but fuck it. Let's go. Oh, straight in, straight in. You know what? We should make easy work of this because I believe he's got low melee defense as well. Back to back. He keeps splashing. I just need to stay healed up. I don't know what his max hit is, so I'm going to make sure I don't drop below 40. Literally smashing this guy's head in with some hammers. It's absolutely beautiful. It's actually beautiful. Torwag's MVP. Recipe for disaster. Is it finally over? Yes, it's finally over. I thought there was a phase 2 for some reason then, but it's finally over. This long ass fucking quest and the grind to get this done is over. We started this at the very beginning of 2024, all the way back in January, and this is what we worked for. It's done. It is finally goddamn over. And now for the reason we did all of this. Of course, for Barrow's gloves, nice little upgrade, and more importantly, this boy right here. Look at it in all its beauty. My god, my god. So apparently, that classes as a one-handed weapon, if I'm correct. I know it's the same as a Rune Warhammer, as you can see, there's no change. Wait, Rune Warhammer gives more melee strength. This whole entire time, I thought it had the same stats as a Rune Warhammer. Apparently not. Either way, it's meant to be a one-handed weapon, so that means I should be able to put my defenders in. Yeah, isn't that weird, seeing such a huge goddamn hammer and having the defenders just on the side? Yeah, now we've got a new hammer just have equipped while just standing around, doing nothing at all. That's the important part, right? Also, we are now on 16 days and 9 hours. Right then, what are we going to put this into? I mean, there's one obvious answer, and it's not ranged. Why can I not put it in ranged? Okay, so my range level needs to be at least 50 to put the lamp into it, so I believe I can bank this lamp. And to make sure I don't forget about it, I'll leave it in the hammer tab as well, but once we get 50 ranged, we will use that. It'd be a nice little boost. Isn't it crazy to think, when we first started this, there's a Christmas event going on here, while I was going through Barrows, there was Easter, and now it's just some broken bottles and some broken mental health on my part. But finally, recipe for disaster. It is done. It is over. If you enjoyed that, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment about how unimpressed you are about all the things I put myself through. I'm going to think about what I'm going to do next. I've got a few ideas of what to do for this account going forward before my next long hammer grind. And you'll have to wait and see what that is. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for everyone for supporting me in this extremely long grind, both with Recipe for Disaster and Barrows. And until next time, have a good one.